Okay, so I did a little more work on the wing. You can see the compression tubes are in place. These are the rods, the leading and trailing edge rods, and I also added these temporary supports here. This is not supposed to be like that, but just for sake of supporting it with the rods that are supposed to be for the other side of the wing. And so this is the structure for the wing, and all I need to do here is just mount the sail, the wing, the surface, insert the ribs, airfoil ribs, and that should give this wing structure the shape of the wing. This is still a little bit flexy for my taste, and it's because these are composite rods. Carbon rods would be better, but carbon at about half-inch diameter, it gets pretty expensive, and so I'm trying not to invest on the carbon rods, and so I may just go ahead and use those $1.25, for those tubing there. That's steel, really lightweight tubing. That would be excellent here, provided there's no mishaps, because if there's a mishap, at least with this, it'll flex. If it hits the side of the wing, it'll flex. That it's not forgiving. One good hard landing on the side of the wing, and there goes the tubes. So that's the reason why I use carbon rods or carbon tubes in my smaller Quicksilver style RC ultralights. This right here, for the sake of not wasting these rods, I bought a pack of these that came in a pack of 20, and so that's how I did the. They're great for the triangulation at the rear section. That's perfect for that. But for this, it might be a little bit too flexy. If this was carbon, it would be a little more stiffer. But like I said, carbon rods in a little wider diameter than that. This is about 5/16 diameter. It gets very, very expensive, and as is, this just in the aluminum tubing, that's quite a good amount of money in the tubing. And I'm being very, very frugal. For somebody that is ready to build something like this, you're not going to be thinking too much about saving $50 here, $50 there. You're going to invest on what it needs. So that might not be an issue for somebody that wants to build something like this and just go with a full carbon tubes or carbon rods. Somewhere in the I would say somewhere in the half-inch carbon rod, would be excellent here, or even carbon tubes, just to keep it less weight. But this would work. This will work the way I have it right here with these particular composite rods, provided it is additionally supported. And you can see how many rods I'm using here. So if it's supported at that point right there, and at that point right there, three struts per leading edge, and three struts per trailing edge, that would work. I think just fine with a little bit of flex in the wing. But for total rigidity of the wing, I think something like that would be better. So I am going to. I already took out the. These come with these ends here that have a hook. This. So if you take that out, you end up with a tube that's. You end up with that tube, and it's very, very. This is steel, but it's very, very thin stuff. So it's. It maintains its form. I can press this a little bit here. If you press really, really hard, you're obviously going to deform this, but provided it's maintained, intact.